chances are you have never been here. In fact, it is likely that you may never have even heard of this place. Tourists don't really come here. There are few hotels, no major attractions.
Minas Gerais.
The state of Minas Gerais, Brazil. It's about the size of France, covered by farmland, mountains, and savanna. Belo Horizonte is the capital, a center for the Brazilian banking and tech industry. A planned city, built in the late 1800s. 5 million people live in the metropolitan area. It's one of the fastest growing cities in Brazil, in the world in fact. Yet it's still relatively unknown to the outside world. But if you travel through Brazil and you talk about food, which I have and I do, you hear about this place. You hear about it seemingly a lot. I've been told time and again, this is where the best chefs come from. The question is, why don't you hear that outside of Brazil? Why hasn't the cuisine of Minas caught on worldwide?
The spots here are made of chalkstone. My grandmother still cooks on them.
Oh yeah.
If you go to her place, you got a lot of those.
Chef Leo Paixão is also asking that question. Born and raised here, he grew up cooking traditional Mineira cuisine and went on to study in France under the likes of Joël Robuchon. Now he's back with his own place, Glouton.
So we are at the central market at Belo Horizonte. Minas Gerais is a central state, and we share with every other state around. So it's very democratical here. The people come here, they can have a haircut, they can buy like live-in chicken or a good cheese from France.
If Minas is the heart of Brazilian cooking, then the Mercado Central is the heart of Minas. It's the place where everybody shops, including chefs like Leo, who are focused on giving Mineiro's products the attention they deserve.
This is a country where there's a lot of fruit that I've never seen outside of Brazil.
Yeah.
A lot of it's super perishable too. Like even if you wanted to export it, it just doesn't really last.
We're getting to picky season now.
Oh yeah.
And people get like overwhelmed by it. They eat it like
every day.
Every day.
The infamous pequi, loved and hated in equal measure. It's described by both camps as tasting sweaty or like a barnyard. And if you bite too deep, you get a mouthful of hundreds of nanospikes requiring professional extraction.
And if you dig into the pit, big problem.
Big problem.
There's just this thin layer on the outside.
Thin layer, and it's so strong. Our vegetables. She's my supplier. So this is taioba, this big tropical leaf here.
This is the kind of fundamental Mineiro ingredient you didn't find in restaurants here until recently.
It's part of like the forgotten vegetables. They used to eat it out of the yard because it grew all around.
How do you cook it?
Just boil it like for 15 seconds with water and a little butter. It's meaty. It's got a meat like chew on it. It resists a bit, then it breaks down like meat.
Daí o japonês fez isso comigo lá na roça. Aponta lá quadro, lá todo tamanho.
I went to France to study culinary after I graduated in medicine, and I just loved so much to cook. And then I came back and I thought, yeah, I'm gonna cook French food here. I started Glouton to be a French restaurant, but it's impossible to have good French products here in Brazil. So I started to use the products from the region. The flavor of Mineiro cuisine is so intense, and then we were raised eating that.
Right.
That's such a new gastronomy. I started to cook like pork snack, oxtail, and I fell in love with those products. Because if I don't cook it, who's gonna cook it?
You have good products, right?
Yeah.
So why not use them?
Yeah.
Bar da Laura is named after its owner, also known as the Blonde, who was the first woman to run a bar in the Mercado Central. It's a place to order a cold beer, wedge yourself shoulder to shoulder into a small table, and order this. You want this, by the way.
This place is famous for...
This place is famous for liver with jiló. Jiló is very important for us. It's like an eggplant, but it's green, and you need to eat it while it's still green. because if it ripens, it gets so bitter you can't eat it.
All the food here is like if you bite too far into the pit, it stabs you. If you eat it at the wrong time, it poisons you.
Kind of dangerous stuff, eh?
Lyon has Paul Bocuse. Minas has Chef Ivo Faria, owner of Vecchio Sogno. He's the godfather of Mineiro cuisine.
No meu restaurante, à época, cozinha mineira era muito difícil.
Only the foreigner cuisine was good, was considered good here.
Da forma que o Brasil foi desenvolvido, o que acontece? Os próprios brasileiros muitas vezes não valorizavam o que é nosso.
So he started in kitchen, he didn't want to be cook, he wanted to be a waiter.
Depois que eu terminei meu primeiro ano de preparação, eu descobri que pessoa de cor não podia ser garçom no Brasil.
So he was chosen to go to the kitchen.
What year, how long ago did the customers start to want Mineiran food?
Mesmo em 1979, eu se tornei chefe do melhor restaurante de Belo Horizonte. Sempre utilizei produtos mineiros.
In Mineiro cuisine, always your grandmother cooks better than your chef. When they eat it, they're so emotional about it, they fell in love with it, and they accept it very well.
Cheers, by the way.
Cheers. Cheers. Cachaça geralmente arde. Para beber, inspira.
Stray from Lower Broadway and you're bound to stumble upon a genuine dive bar.
It's like hipster.
And Nashville's got some real good ones.
So, what is this place?
Dino's? It's a burger joint that's been here for a long time. A lot of country music history is in here. A lot of Nashville history is in here. It's a fun place where you see a lot of new East Nashville life.
Order up. I can't tell you how many burgers I've had in here that I don't remember.
Yeah.
There's a picture of him on my phone. Oh, I had a burger at Dino's.
Yeah. What is this?
They call these hot fries, so it's like the flavor of hot chicken, but with fries and Velveeta.
Wow.
I think it's Velveeta. Yep.
It's like country poutine.
Exactly, man. This is like redneck poutine.
Good. That's up.
Tony, what's cool about there's these dive bars here is there's so many studio musicians here. If you're not a badass musician in this town, you're not gonna make it. So everywhere you go, you're hearing the most incredible players you've ever seen anywhere in the world.
What music rules here still? I mean, is country music still?
Well, they've effed up country music so bad on Music Row, it's not even funny.
It's not country music. To me, it's not.
It's bullshit. But there's also so much more than country, you know.
Oh, man, that's the thing people don't realize about Nashville is it's not just country music.
If you're looking for iconic Nashville, what's bone deep, local, even deeper than the dive bar culture, you would be talking about a thing called Meat and Three. Meat and Three is a cafeteria-type institution offering for a set price a choice of meat and 3 sides.
I've been thinking about this all day since a minute. Oh, hell yeah.
It's the real deal.
Danger's in downtown Nashville is just such an institution. Doors open at 10 a.m. and close at 2 p.m. With a rotating selection of a dozen lunch staples, you're pretty sure to find what you came for.
Okra or black eyed peas? What do you think? What should I do? Okra. Okra, okay.
This gentleman, too, is something of an institution. Jesse Boyce, a 2-time Grammy Award nominee, instrumentalist, songwriter, producer, and CEO of Sovereign Music Group in Nashville.
This is a big national tradition, a meat and three.
Absolutely. You see a little bit of everybody in here from truck drivers to mothers to lawyers, whomever. You can see it's multicultural. Everybody just like really comfortable with each other. Like a microcosm of what Nashville is really like.
I mean, most people, I think, who haven't been in Nashville, outside looking in, they see Nashville, they think country music.
Exactly.
But it's really not that at all. I mean, yes, it is a hell of a lot of country music here.
But we had 2 strands of music that were emerging at the same time, historically. 50s and 60s, we had hee-haw and Night Train.
So let's get rolling with great entertainment.
Night Train was the black TV show that had all the major R&B artists on and the local artists on, the same as we had with Hee Haw and all the country artists. And then you had Jefferson Street. Jefferson Street is where all the black artists came to play. People like Jimi Hendrix, Little Richard, B.B. King, Aretha Franklin, Ray Charles. All of these people played in Nashville on Jefferson Street. We had blacks and whites coming into the inner city. We didn't have Broadway. We had Jefferson Street. Back in the day, it was the place to go.
The Jefferson Street district no longer resembles its neon-lit heyday. Like a lot of historic neighborhoods in Nashville, it's being slowly eaten by developers to make way for the shiny and the new, to accommodate all the new arrivals.
It was over before it even began.
But what's left is a pretty amazing musical legacy, and one that's often overlooked or sometimes simply forgotten. Close-minded, prejudicial, quick to make assumptions about places different than where we grew up. I'm not talking about Texas. I'm talking about, well, me. And people like me, who are way too comfortable thinking of Texas as a big space filled with intolerant, invariably right-wing white people, waddling between the fast food outlet and the gun store. That, of course, is wrong. But then, I'm used to being wrong. Texas, Houston in particular, is a very different place than you might imagine from the stereotypes and the sound bites of its national political figures. Immigrants, refugees, and non-white Americans have in fact been transforming the city, the food, and culture of Houston for years. Welcome to America, people. Just another day at the supermarket, a sleepy strip mall on Houston's Hillcroft Avenue. Keymat Grocers, serving the community since 1994. Today, they're hosting a quiet, low-key affair.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. How are we doing today? We're here in Little India in Keymat Grocers, and I think this is the best Little India in all of USA, right? DJ Z, I want to throw a party right now. Everybody, let's start this party! Put your hands up, everybody!
How large is the community here?
200,000 people.
200,000, that's India and Pakistan?
Yeah, Indians, Pakistanis, right. Some Bangladeshis, very few Nepalis.
So 200,000 and rising, quick.
Yeah.
Sunil Thakar is an owner of Masala Radio, 1320 on your AM dial. Himalaya is a beloved Indian-Pakistani restaurant run by Karachi native Kaiser Lashkari.
So the food here is amazing. It's like Indian and Pakistani mixed together.
Right, now, how's that work? Because over there, the relation's not so friendly. Here it is, everybody, is it all peace and love?
Yeah, you know, there's no boundaries here. I see so many homes, new subdivisions, and people just buying them up. And on my street, 18 homes, 12 out of them are from other countries. India, Pakistan, Malaysia, Indonesia. And once you live together, it just sort of, you just become family.
How many brown people here? Any non-Indians? I want to see non-Indians. Do you have any non-Indians? What I'm going to do is I'm going to see how good this Asian guy can do a Bollywood step. Move like this. Move like this. Yeah. Hook.
Well, how old were you when you moved here?
I was 17 when I came here.
Oh, wow.
And growing up, I wanted to be a Bollywood star. I wanted to be a movie star. But my mom didn't want to do anything with this whole movie business.
Right.
When I came here, and something about this country, something about the openness has gotten me kind of doing what I wanted to do. And I said, I always wanted to be an entertainer. I always wanted to be a comedian. And radio was perfect for me to bring Bollywood in people's cars. Houston's got the biggest drive time.
So people listen to the radio here.
I couldn't do this back home. But here, you get a chance to just be a new you. You can just be a new person. You know, they say, oh, Hindus reincarnate thousands of times. I feel like I reincarnated live when I came here.
An intensely aromatic biryani. Goat marinated in yogurt, garlic, and ginger, then slow cooked with cumin, cardamom, and star anise. Green curry chicken, done Texas Desi style with a blend of tomatillos and green chilies, cilantro, and cumin. Steak tikka. And hunter's beef, sort of an Indian-inflected pastrami, an invention of the chefs. Brined for 10 days, cooked and served with homemade mustard sauce.
What about your kids? Do they feel American, or do they feel Indian, or do they feel Indian-American?
So they're definitely Indian-American. You know, they eat Indian food.
Right.
But if you give my son an option, he wants to go to Taco Bell. They speak Gujarati, they like Bollywood dancing, but yet they're not as Indian as I am. I want my kids, and I want all of the kids to come in and feel that these are our traditions that we gotta continue.
We got a pani puri eating contest coming up. Who can tell me what a pani puri is?
Like a little dumpling, and it has a hole in it and filled with the potatoes and chickpeas, and then it has a spicy water in it.
All right, on the count of 3, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds, and I'm gonna see who can eat the most pani puris. DJ Z, you got some music ready? On the count of 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 30 seconds. Most pani puris in 30 seconds. Come on, eat them puris. I'm gonna give you 30 more seconds because I think you guys are a little slow. 10, 9, 20, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 20 minus 7. She is the winner!
I find Houston to be probably the most accepting place for me.
Right.
I love it here. I love being Indian in Houston. It's not one of those towns that you say, oh, I want to live in Houston. But once you come here, once you live here, you don't want to move out of here. You know, I always consider India as my motherland, but Houston's my home.
Do you smell that? Motorbike exhaust, fish sauce, incense. The faraway smell of something, is that pork grilling over charcoal? Vietnam. It could be no place else. Listen to me. Listen to me. There is no other way to see this city, Hanoi, than from a motorbike or a scooter. To do otherwise would be to miss it all. It is one of the great pleasures of my life to join the river of people rushing through the streets. Vietnam. It grabs you and doesn't let you go. Once you love it forever. I've been coming here since 2000, the first time I'd been to this part of the world, and it's held a special place in my heart and my imagination since. I keep coming back. I have to. Vietnam has changed since last time I was here. It's changing every minute. But some things, for now anyway, remain the same. Important things, like this stuff.
That's gonna be good.
Bon Hoc, first meal in Hanoi, and it's something they do here better than anywhere else.
Okay, I'm officially in Hanoi now. Magic.
A spicy, wonderful broth with tomatoes and herb and noodles and fresh snails.
Plump and delicious. Look at those beauties. Come to me, plump little love muscle.
Hanoi, capital city of Vietnam. 7.5 million people live here. In the winter, it's chilly and damp. In the summer, hot, humid, subtropical. The boulevards and many of the buildings are French. But its heart and soul is always, always Vietnamese. Americans coming here as tourists for the first time, especially veterans of the war, are shocked by how friendly the place is. People are genuinely happy to see you. This is Hanoi's old quarter, but it's looking less and less old these days.
Man, this area's changed, though. In the Irish/Czech themed pub next door.
Vietnam is a young country. Almost half of Vietnamese are under the age of 30. Fewer every year even remember what they call here the American War. Those years were a defining time for just about everyone, Vietnamese or American, who lived through them. And though there are still a lot of conflicted feelings back home, for most Vietnamese these days, the war has become an abstraction, not even a memory. Vietnam is still a poor nation, but the standard of living has improved a lot with the relaxing of hardline communist economic policies. More and more foreign tourists every year. Western chains, inevitably, are everywhere. And President Obama is visiting for the first time, taking another step on the long path toward normalizing relations between the two countries.
That is good. Ooh, hot. Ooh, I hit that chili hard.
Nice to meet you.
Yes.
It's such a pleasure.
Oh, and we have beer ready to go. Great.
Yes. So we're doing by bottle or we're going to pour it in a glass?
How would you do it if I wasn't here?
I would put it in the glass.
Okay.
In Vietnam, and particularly in the north, it would be very improper for a woman to drink straight
really?
from the bottle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I'm glad I know this now. Cheers.
Tao is an Eisenhower Fellow and a Fulbright Scholar. She's devoted her career to help strengthen the bonds between Vietnam and the U.S.
Today, we drove to the outskirts of Hanoi. Cranes, tall buildings, people moving from the country to the city. Marc Jacobs, Prada. I mean, this is a very young country now.
Oh, very much a young nation. They like to eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. They like to spend a lot of the time on the internet. The history of our country is a history of wars. We had 1,000 years under the Chinese, and then we had 80 years under the French, and then the Japanese came in. And when the American left, finally in 1975, we got involved with Cambodia. So we only have peace since 1989. Just in a matter of a few decades, the entire population will be those without any war experience. And that's a great thing.
And what are we eating today?
Well, we are going to have a bánh cuốn.
And that means?
Rice roll. Very thin.
Like a crepe.
Yes, it's like crepe. And inside, ground minced pork and Bourdain mushroom.
Ah.
You dip it in, and there you go. Yeah.
Oh, that's very good. Everything we do internationally, someone refers back to the Vietnam experience. You know, let's not do that again.
Let's not repeat Vietnam.
But I find it interesting that the people who had perhaps the most painful experience were among the first to reach out. I think the John McCain story is particularly interesting because here's a guy who had an atrocious experience here in prison, and yet he has been among the most vocal supporters of normalizing relations.
It took several trips to Vietnam, and so he could see Vietnam in a different light. It's no longer a war. It's a country with people.
Have you been out with returning veterans from?
Oh, yes, all the time.
They often want to go to the area that they serve.
Oh, yes.
They often even meet with the people they fought.
Yes.
B-52 pilots come to the areas they unloaded their bombs.
Yes.
What is that experience like? What do you see when they come?
Extremely emotional. Extremely emotional. People burst into tears. The memory I kept of you 45 years ago was an enemy. I did anything and everything to protect my life and to protect the people in my platoon. But today, when I see you again, not as an enemy, as a person, everything just disappear. All the bad feeling disappear. And now you actually know how, oh, are you married? You know, how many children do you have? You know, what are you up to? Their life turned into a new chapter. And this chapter is a good chapter.